What's going on, sexy late night motherfuckers? Alright, I just had a little bit of a blast of the past. I had a few minutes to talk to somebody regarding one of the cats I was raised with. I mean, he was old, he was already in his 40s. I'm gonna say fucking Puerto Rican. I can't just say Puerto Rican, like this motherfucker was the Puerto Rican. He was that motherfucker. I swear that if they were making the movie Carlitos Way, he would have been recruited for that role. He was like in his late 40s, 40s like that. He was a Vietnam vet. Let me just put it this way, Samuel, or Sam as we used to call him. This motherfucker was scared of the Grim Reaper. And as we were growing up, he was like one of the older guys looking out for us. So we were teenagers, like me, Betty, Mike, we were kids. But this motherfucker, because I was just talking to my brother about him. And he's still out there. I'm going to see if I see him in the neighborhood. You know, obviously he's older now. He's in his 70s. Can't really say he's a sweetheart guy. Solid motherfucker is what I'll say. But this motherfucker terrified me. Because when I was coming up, like, something happened to that motherfucker. I don't know how many people he killed over in Vietnam. But, like, he didn't really come home. And when he came home, he was, like, here, but he was still there type of shit. So we were going over the highlights of him, and then I could tell you one time. I could tell you a couple of them. One time, his old lady used to run a pet shop. I think it was a Petland Discount. I don't know if that rings the bell with old New Yorkers. And one day, you know, she's at the pet shop. You know, got a couple of half a goldfish, a couple of fucking, you know, retarded snakes, whatever it may be. You know, half a chihuahua. And she calls him up. And she tells him, Samuel, I have to go. My mother's sick, whatever. Can you come and watch the store? The funny thing is this motherfucker wasn't fit for society. Like I said, he came back. But he didn't come back. And that's the way that he was. He was raised at this time where you have to be a fucking man. that's how that motherfucker raised me. Scared the shit out of me. Even if a transmifrite bug was coming around, it would have just bounced off. So anyway, he comes over to this fucking pet shop. And when he comes over to the pet shop, before he left, we're like, where you going? Because he was hanging out with the rest of the Chinese assassins. And he's like, oh, my girlfriend wants me to be in the pet shop. I'm going to be in the pet shop for a little bit while she's taking care of her mother. So I was like, yo, Benny, this motherfucker's going to be in the pet shop. Let's go hang out with the animals. Let me tell you something. We went to the fucking pet shop with him. So when we're fucking around looking at the fish, he's there running the pet shop. The Upper West Side wasn't ready for this motherfucker to be there. People coming inside. It was like this one lady, she came in with her son. And the son was like, I don't know what kind of, I think it was like a lizard or something he wanted, whatever. And he's looking at the tank. And Sam is there. And Sam is just looking. He's like, you choose whatever you want. I take the lizard out, whatever, it doesn't matter. So anyway, he didn't know which one he wanted, whatever. So Sam puts his hand in, grabs out the lizard, goes, you want this motherfucker? The little kid's like, no, he's scared. And with the lizard in his fucking hand, he's pointing at the little kid, going, what? Listen, you a faggot or something? Listen, let me tell you something. If you're a faggot, it's okay, but you gotta act like a man, okay? If you want to be a faggot, it's okay. But act like a man, not like a fucking woman, okay? Do you want the fucking lizard? Lizard's like that. Get off me, motherfucker.